G'day, Brett Voyage, and welcome to this one. As you can tell by the title, this is about what's it like when you first arrive in Cambodia, specifically Siem Reap. So let's have a look at it. That was the airport bus station here on 7 Makara Road in Siem Reap. So it's really easy to get to. No thanks, I can't. Really easy to get to, and plenty of tuk-tuks, as you can see. So the bus will drop you into that lovely little spot there. It's a really nice spot. There's toilets, food, a cafe, comfortable aircon to wait in there where you can sit outside. So that'll be your first port of call after catching the airport bus. I've done a video on arriving here and getting the bus to here, so if I'm technically savvy enough, I'll pop it somewhere up here of arriving, and I suppose this is the part two, the continuation of when you get here and what to expect. So you've caught your tuk-tuk and headed off, usually in that direction, down to where you're staying. Oh boy, look at that, that's nice. Ooh, what? That's a couple of great cars. Look at that. That is spectacular. Wow. Nice car.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. And this one too.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Alfa Romeo.
Hey? Alfa Romeo? Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's when they made them as cars. They were real cars. Akon, look at that. That is beautiful. Alfa Romeo and a Mercedes. Oh, anyway, I'm getting a little bit distracted there. Now, I remember 3 years ago, nearly 4, when I first came to Cambodia, I landed in Phnom Penh, and oh boy, my poor brain. Have a look at this. I think this is about April 2022. Classic. Check out my eyes. And here we are, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Can't believe it. That landing was incredible, coming down through the buildings and the temples. Just amazing. All right, well, my brain gets used to being in Cambodia. I'll take a break today. So we've arrived, settled in, and checked out some amazing places coming up as well. There's some incredible sites here in Cambodia that will be going on. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you keep up with the adventures. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodles from Cambodia. Now 7 Makara Road up there, where the bus stop was, comes straight down here, straight through this roundabout, over the bridge and into Siem Reap town itself, where Pub Street, Old Market and everything is situated. So you'll most likely come straight down here to get to your motel on the tuk-tuk. It's probably going to be at this stage that your brain is racing. You've just been through the stress of getting through immigration, which isn't stressful here, but we still have markers in our brain that are going to go, oh, this is unusual, I don't usually do this, bang. And this is a fascinating thing about the human brain. It evolved over time, but still keeps some of its original DNA of the fight or flight. Our fight or flight now is the stress that we feel and raised anxiety in unfamiliar situations, on the high alert, looking out for dangers. It's perfectly normal. It's what your brain's supposed to do. All right, so you're over the bridge into Siem Reap itself and on your way. Beautiful, it's beautiful here. And it is more relaxing than you think. You're going to be thinking of Southeast Asia with all the traffic and Tip number 1, always keep your wits about you. You don't know what's going to be coming. All the hustle and bustle, but in general there's a peak hour in the morning and afternoon. But look at this. This is manageable. It does get busier later in the day or early morning, but this is great. This is laid back and relaxed. You see, that primitive brain action is happening right from the moment you get your boarding pass. That's the reason why, before you do anything, you go and check if the gate's really there. That's your primitive brain going, check everything. Anything could be wrong, go check everything. I do it, everybody does it. Even when you've flown heaps, you go and check. Is my gate there? Great, I can go to the toilet, I'll get something to eat. So your brain automatically does that, especially while you're traveling, and it multiplies when you're going to a brand new place. But that's exciting. Use that as a positive thing, because it's exciting to go to new places. Also too, due to recent events, there's going to be a heightened awareness of a perception of danger. Now, nothing's happened here with all the border stuff and everything that's happened. There's been nothing happen in the tourist areas, so you are in general now safe as of the recording of this. So you're safe. Now, also what goes without saying, I guess, is also the fear of theft and a scam happening to you. Like, getting scammed is one of the biggest concerns when you're travelling to a new place, because you just don't know. You haven't been there before. But what I've found here is that I haven't suffered any scams, any problems, any theft, anything like that. That's my personal experience. I think too, when it comes to theft, is not to be showing off too much, not to be showing too many fancy things or dressing up, attracting attention, things like that. That mainly falls into other areas. I don't think it applies here, but you've got to use your common sense. Like whether you go to New York, whether you've been to Washington DC, whether you're in Australia, Melbourne or Perth or anywhere, you've got to use your common sense where you're not flashing and showing off. Here, I'm quite comfortable to film with equipment and do everything, and I don't feel threatened. It feels safe. Here's a nice alleyway. Alleyways are inviting here. I certainly wouldn't be walking into alleyways in some of the other places in the world. No way. So yeah, use your common sense, but in general here, I haven't felt threatened or scammed or anything like that. And theft, haven't seen it happen as yet. And I've been coming here since 2022 and I live here now, so yeah, it's pretty good. So you can feel pretty safe. Your first visit here too will be that you'll be thinking a lot about the history, about the past, about during the time of the Khmer Rouge, and the fact of all the landmines that are here. And I've just heard that there's over 2 million landmines still left, and there are still people being killed and injured by landmines here. So it is dangerous with landmines, but a lot of it is cleared and your tourist areas are safe and everything like that. Just don't wander off the path. But yeah, that will play in your mind as well. That'll be quite confronting. Your first time here, you most likely will go to a killing field or go to somewhere like that and get the full story of what happened here, and that'll be quite confronting. But I think it's something you have to do. You are quite safe as a tourist here, sticking to the correct places, doing the right thing and staying out of troubled areas. You'll be fine. But as a first time visit here, it will be something that will definitely be on your mind a lot and will be quite confronting. So, as your first day comes to an end, you survived. You begin to relax, get your bearings. The time here will pass, and each day you will become more familiar with this part of the world. After your stay, and it is time to leave, you will probably think, I could live here.